Let me have a sponge.
Yes, doctor.
Another?
Yes, doctor.
Nurse, I can't see what I'm doing.
I'm sorry, doctor.
The pericardial sac is full of fluid.
Well, let's see if we can draw it out. I need a number 18 needle and a syringe, please.
Yes, doctor.
Thank you. There we are. We're getting some of it. Now, as soon as I've finished, we'll be able to get a look at the heart and see just what caused the bleeding.
What's going on? Dee just told me Jack had an accident or something. It's not serious, is it?
Oh, my, yes.
Oh, Mary. I'm so sorry.
His chest was crushed, and he's bleeding internally. And there is a head injury. And all because I wanted him to come home.
Yeah, but he's gonna be okay, isn't he? He's gonna be all right.
He's made it this far. Who's to say he can't make it all the way?
Oh, the waiting.
Oh, Pat and I were at the movies. I just heard. How is he?
I don't know. He's been in surgery for almost 2 hours.
Well, that's not too long, considering the injuries.
I just wish I knew what they were doing.
Hey, listen, would it help if I went in and found out?
Oh, Bucky, would you?
Okay. Just stay right here. I'll be right back.
Oh, thank you, honey. Thank you.
It's a fine young man.
Why don't you try sitting down for a couple of minutes?
Oh, not on one of those chairs, John. I can use the straight chair.
Ma, there must be some place. Excuse me, nurse, but do you think you have a straight chair my mother might have?
Of course. Would you like to use the lounge?
Oh, for 5 minutes? There isn't anything I'd like more.
Go ahead. I'll wait here with Bob. We'll get you if there's any news.
Mary, how bad is it?
It's about as bad as it can be. Father McShane was here before. He's given Jack the last rites.
Their son's heart could save another man's life.
I'm dying.
But it's the man who tried to destroy them.
You want to give Matthew's heart to your brother?
And when a protective mother goes after a bully,
I'll teach you to mess with my son.
it's Gigi's life that's on the line. Watch One Life to Live, weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 9 on SoapNet.
We asked Bradford Anderson to name all the Spinelli nicknames he could remember. Go.
Stone Cold Mr. Serpentino-esque one, Maximista, Blonde one, Original Blonde one, Prince Pectoral, Big Daddy Stone Cold, the Goddess, the Divine one, Bad Blonde one, the Demented one, the Valkyrie, the Brusque Lady of Justice. I could be here for literally 3 days, probably.
See who Spinelli will nickname next on General Hospital. Weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 10 on SoapNet.
Do you love stylish, sexy jeans? Do you love soft, comfy pajama bottoms? Now get the best of both worlds with Pajama Jeans, the hot new fashion sensation that fits every figure perfectly. Pajama Jeans look like designer denim jeans, mock fly, front and back contrast pocket stitching, brass rivets, and smooth butt-lifting design. The pant leg flares to a stylish boot cut. The secret is the cotton spandex denim blend that stretches to fit every figure perfectly, like a sexy second skin. Only Pajama Jeans Dormasoft lining feels as soft as a baby's blanket and as comfortable as your favorite pajamas. They're so comfortable, you'll want to sleep in them. It's a struggle to fit into ordinary jeans. They're uncomfortable and leave marks on your skin, but Pajama Jeans are so lightweight and comfortable, wear them while working out. The unique fabric resists wrinkling, so they're perfect for traveling. Great with sandals or sneakers, or roll them up to a cute cuff. Best of all, Pajama Jeans fit virtually every figure, from petite to plus size. Give us your pant size and we'll recommend the perfect fit for you. Pajama Jeans are so comfortable, you'll wear them every day. Great for busy moms on the go or a quick trip to the grocery store. A good pair of jeans could cost you $80 or more, but now through this special TV offer, you'll get the designer jean fit with Pajama Jeans for just $39.95. To complete the outfit, as a bonus, we'll send you this gray crewneck t-shirt absolutely free. We know you'll love Pajama Jeans so much that we're offering a 60-day money-back guarantee. If you're not completely delighted, send it back, but keep the gray crewneck as our gift to you just for trying. Pajama Jeans with the bonus gray crewneck tee, all for just $39.95. Now, enjoy chic, stylish jeans that feel as comfortable as pajamas. Call now.
To get your Pajama Jeans and free t-shirt, call 1-800-730-9306 or visit pajamajeans.com.
You'll find a straight chair in here, I think.
Oh, isn't this the room that's reserved for the staff? I wouldn't want to
Well,
be in
there
anybody's
aren't many
way.
staff around at this hour, Mrs. Ryan.
Oh, okay. Oh, I can't tell you how that helps.
That's what we all want.
If there's any news about Mr. Finale, I'll call you.
Thank you very much, nurse.
You're welcome.
I feel better already, John.
Good. There was a time about 5 minutes ago I thought you were going flat over on your face.
Be truthful with you, I almost did. Thank you, darling, for taking such good care of me. It's not something I need very often, but that doesn't say that I don't love every second of it once in a while. I guess there's a little bit of Delia in all of us.
It makes you feel so useless, sitting around, not being able to do anything.
I know, John, I know.
What was all that Mary was into before, blaming herself for Jack's accident? We didn't raise our children to think like that.
Darling, she's just half out of her head, that's all, with worry. She didn't mean it the way it sounded.
I mean, if anyone's to blame, it's Jack. He should have known better than to try a long drive like that with 2 hours sleep.
No, darling. They'd had a fight. He just wanted to get home to make up, that's all.
Well, even so, if he was tired, he should have pulled over by the side of the road. I mean, if we're fixing blame, Maeve, the blame...
John, stop it. There's no one to blame. It's not Jack's fault. It's not Mary's fault. Lord. What? It's just, she was frightened. That's all she's talking about. It's just like you're blowing off steam because you're as worried as the rest of us. What we have to concentrate on now is our prayers so that boy pulls through. And pulls through whole.
Yeah. You're right, as usual. I just don't like to hear Mary saying things like, if only I didn't want him to come home.
I know, John.
What were you and Delia talking about when I came in tonight?
Oh. Delia's finally realized that Frank is serious about getting a divorce and that he wants little John to live with him and Jill. That's all.
What'd you say to her?
I don't know. What can you say? I tried to be sympathetic and truthful, which isn't very easy. I wish that girl would get hold of herself and stop crying all the time. Leave Pat out of it. Stop dragging him into it. It's making it worse for everybody.
Well, she doesn't see it like that.
No, she seems to think, with the exception of Pat, the whole family is turned against her.
Hello? Somebody there?
Hi, it's me. Where is everybody?
In here.
Bucky and I just saw the greatest film. What's wrong?
It's awful. Jack Finelli's been in a car accident, and the whole family is over at the hospital with Mary.
Is it a bad accident?
I don't know. Any kind of car accident sounds terrible to me. I took little John inside to go to sleep, and then I had to come in here. I had to look at Maeve's statue and her cross, because I was praying that I could just get my mind off all these sinful, terrible thoughts.
What do you mean?
Well, Mary went to see Jack at the hospital. And the whole family just rallies all around her. See, it's different for her than it is for me. I mean, they really care about her, Pat.
Oh, they care about you too, Dee.
No, they don't. Frank doesn't want me anymore. And Maida and Johnny are turning their back on me. I think the best thing for me would be if I just wasn't here.
What do you mean if you weren't here?
You know what I mean, Pat.
No, I'm not sure I do.
If I was dead, would anybody care?
Listen, I don't want to hear any more of that. It's stupid, it's self-indulgent, and it's melodramatic. You made that scene once, Dee, and I don't want to climb out on any more hotel window ledges. One of us might get hurt.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to upset you. It was a dumb idea, but it was in my head, and I just had to say it. I mean, I thought maybe it was a good answer.
Why do you feel like you have to do something? Couldn't you just give it some time and see if it works out?
Patty, you don't realize how painful it is to be at the edge of a family that's meant everything to you and you feel like you're not a part of them anymore.
You'll always be a part of this family, Dee, one way or another.
No, I won't be. I'm not a part of it now. And I don't think I ever will be. So I might as well just pick up little John and just go.
Go where?
Now, we should be able to see the surface of the heart. And we'll know whether it's a contusion or a laceration.
Doctor, he's going into ventricular tachycardia.
Quinidine. I want 100 milligrams of quinidine by IV over a 5-minute period.
Yes, doctor.
Clem, how's it going?
It's not so good. He's still got a punctured lung and internal bleeding in the lower abdomen.
Sponge. Sponge.
Yes, Doctor.
Thank you. Let me have the gel phone.
What was that? I didn't see.
Doctor, this is not a medical school.
I'm sorry.
There. Yeah, that's better. Well, at least we know it's not a laceration.
Nurse, tell them we won't need the cardiac team, please.
Yes, Doctor.
Thank you.
The tachycardia is worse.
I keep telling myself, people Jack's age don't die.
Very few of them do, honey.
How can you die when our marriage has just begun? It's been so beautiful.
Honey, the worst doesn't have to happen.
He was trying so hard. And we were going to make a go of it, Bob. It wasn't a marriage like my parents because Jack doesn't know what it means to come from a home and to share and to trust. But he was learning. So was I.
Yeah, well, they say the first year is the hardest, you know.
I have a whole lifetime in my head waiting for us. I can see all the way to about the year 2025, and Jack will be an elegant, mellow old man, surrounded by hordes of adoring grandchildren.
Are you pregnant?
No.
Huh?
But I almost wish I was, you know, in case it...
Isn't that enough of that kind of thinking for one night? Huh?
I suppose. But I keep telling myself, what if he dies? What if he really dies?
Mary, I can't promise you it's not going to happen, but there are other possibilities. I mean, it seems to me there's a couple of practical considerations I haven't heard you mention.
Like what?
Has anybody called Sister Mary Jo?
Oh, no. Bob, I haven't. I haven't talked to Jumbo either. I haven't even called Frank.
Well?
Well, what do I tell them?
Come on, honey. Tell him everything.
She stole her face, her family, her fame. This week,
I'd very much like to make love to you.
will Erica's double steal her man? And
I'm falling in love with her.
will Bianca admit her feelings to her best friend? Watch All My Children weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 8 on SoapNet.
And I see you singing something new when the day is done. Because I know you, your name is someone.
There's a place called Hidden Valley where kids not only eat their vegetables, they can't get enough. Hidden Valley Ranch makes vegetables delectable. There's more from Hidden Valley than just ranch flavor. There's farmhouse originals with flavors like blue cheese, Southwest Chipotle, and creamy balsamic. Farmhouse originals give this valley a whole new flavor.
Amazing color that's actually good to my hair? It's Herbashine from Garnier, the only hair color with bamboo extract. This amazing color actually fortifies my hair. 10 minutes for color like this? Brilliant. Herbashine. Fortified color, certified brilliant. Garnier.
This summer, the party's on SoapNet.
We have a party to rock.
You will never take over my life.
Nothing is going to change how I feel about you. I love Can't Die, baby.
Oh, it is so on.
What? Shut up! And you won't believe who's coming. You're back. This is one summer shindig you don't want to miss.
I am ready to have the summer of my life.
Only on SoapNet.
Down.
I guess I should go out to Mary, but I can't bring myself to leave this chair.
Come on, darling, they'll call us if there's any news. Sit there, take it easy. We all need you well now.
Oh, no more than I do myself. My poor Mary. Little John back at home at the tender mercies of his mother.
Look, darling, whatever her faults, Dee does her best, you know that.
Yes, well, children need a lot of doing. Dee's best doesn't always notice things.
Little John's a fine, healthy little boy.
Yes, but that's because he's always had his father up until now. And us.
Up until now.
Oh, it keeps nagging at me, John. Dee is one of those women that always will need a man around. And if it's not going to be Frank, who's she going to turn to?
A little early to start talking like that, isn't it?
I don't think so. There won't be 5 minutes of her life spent without a man if she can help it. Roger Coleridge, stepfather to our grandson.
Do you really think she'd take up with the likes of Roger Coleridge?
I don't know what that girl will do.
I think he'd take up with her in a minute if she'd have him. Madly in love with her. He'd marry her in a minute.
Dee's timid. She's not a girl that's going to go out into the world and make her own way. And while she's about it, find herself a man.
You're saying she'd find somebody close to home.
I am.
Could be right.
It worries me. Who's closer to home than Roger Coleridge?
Go where, Dee? Where would you go?
I don't know where I would go. I'll go out. You know, the biggest mistake I ever made was putting any faith in you or your family.
Come on now,
Oh, don't
Dee,
tell me to come on. I'm not just a child that you can tell to be quiet. I had a job with the phone company. I suppose I can get another job with them.
Yeah, I suppose so.
And I can get another apartment. I'll get a little tiny apartment smaller than the one Frank and I had. And I'll make all new friends.
You can do all of that, Dee, but why do you feel you have to?
Why do you think?
Look, I know that Mother and Da are very upset and angry, but they still love you.
No, they don't.
They do. You and Bob are a part of this family, and you have been ever since you were kids. And no matter what happens between you and Frank, that'll still go on. Don't you believe that?
I want to.
That's true. Delia and the Ryans go together. It's even your name now.
My name. That doesn't mean anything. I think all Maeve and Johnny care about is little John, that's all.
They care about you, too. They have ever since you used to come around the bar when you were about 5 years old.
They felt sorry for me.
Yeah, and your arms and legs were like matchsticks. You had big blue eyes. It took up your whole face. You wouldn't even say a word for about the first 3 years.
I remember I was scared that if I said the wrong thing, they would just send me away.
Only they never did they?
No.
And nobody's gonna send you away now.
I don't know. Patty, there's only been one time in my life that I actually felt safe and felt like I belonged.
When was that? When you and Frank were first married?
No. When you told me that I was your girl in high school. Do you remember?
Well, you're not exactly my girl anymore. But I still care about you, and I don't want to hear any more talk about going away.
No?
No. Promise?
I don't want to go away.
I know that.
And I won't even think about it since you don't want me to.
And because it's not a very good thing for you to be thinking about. Why don't you take a nap? You feel a lot better afterwards.
I don't know what to do. You must think I'm really dumb. Patty, I just feel like I'm ruining my life here, and I don't know what else to do.
Honey, you haven't ruined your life forever. Now lie down. Hey, now, maybe it's hard to see this right now, but I'll bet you anything life has all sorts of wonderful things in store for you.
Just like the princess in that story that you were telling me in the hospital, huh?
Uh-huh, exactly. You're gonna have peacock feathers all the colors of the sea, and a doe that'll eat berries right out of your hand, and a big swan that'll carry you on its back across the silver pond.
You forgot the best part.
What was that?
When the prince comes back, and they both live happily ever after. It's really all I want.
It's just what you should have. Hey, close your eyes now, huh? Get some rest. I'm gonna go over to the hospital and check on Jack.
Okay, I'll try, because you tell me to.
That's good thinking. See you later.
Next, spend some time in Genoa City with the Young and the Restless. Later, see who's stirring up trouble in Pine Valley on All My Children, only on SoapNet. People are talking about General Hospital's Sean Butler. Patricia Rich posted on Facebook, he is a good-looking bad boy with a good side. I'm really digging this one. Elizabeth Cross agrees. Oh yes, he is a sexy man. Suki Williams-Ellis adds, I trust my eyes when I look at him, and they like what they see. Judy McCoy says, good choice, GH. And Kathleen Hahn sums it up, so damn hot. People are talking about General Hospital, weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 10 on SoapNet.
I have fallen in love with making birdhouses.
What is that?
That's a horrible crow. Here's some things that I'll make as little portals. Honestly, I'd love to do this for the rest of my life, so I've got to take care of my heart. For me, Cheerios is a good place to start.
Got something you love to keep doing? Take care of your heart. You can start with Cheerios. The natural whole grain oats can help lower cholesterol.
Makes you feel ageless.
It's time. Love your heart so you can do what you love. Cheerios.
What if If one little pop could open a world of wonder, so sensory, so satisfying, the discovery never seems to stop. It's the magic Friskies makes happen every day in so many ways. Friskies feed the senses.
Who's coming and who's going? SoapNet has the status update on your favorite stars. On General Hospital, Bruce Weitz is back as gangster Anthony Zaccara.
It's some turn of events.
On The Young and the Restless, Emily O'Brien is saying goodbye to Genoa City.
Another time?
Daytime favorite Tamara Braun is Taylor on Days of Our Lives.
Okay, I'll drink to that.
And on One Life to Live, Roger Howarth is back in Landview.
I have to be with my family.
Keep up with the latest status updates on SoapNet.
Just stay a little while longer.
I'll see you again.
Dixie returns to Pine Valley. Watch All My Children weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 8 on SoapNet. Their son's heart could save another man's life. I'm dying. But it's the man who tried to destroy them.
You want to give Matthew's heart to your brother?
And when a protective mother goes after a bully,
I'll teach you to mess with my son.
it's Gigi's life that's on the line. Watch One Life to Live weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 9 on SoapNet.
Want more of your favorite soaps?
That's great.
Log on to abc.com/daytime. Watch current full episodes of All My Children, General Hospital, and One Life to Live.
Online critics love it.
Plus, get exclusive sneak peeks of what's coming up next.
Sounds like a thumbs up to me.
Connect with other fans to discuss what's on your mind.
I always want to hear what you have to say.
And check out the 101 galleries to get an intimate look at the history of your favorite characters.
That's the best news I've heard all day.
Find it all now at abc.com/daytime.
Have you heard anything?
Not a word.
Dee told me about the accident, but I had no idea.
Oh, if I only hadn't wanted him to come home.
Sweetheart, will you please stop that? It's not your fault. It's not Jack's fault. It's nobody's fault.
Your father's right, Mary.
I suppose. Bucky, did you see him?
Yeah, the surgery's only just begun. His chest is crushed, and that's caused some other problems.
Like what?
Well, his lung's been punctured, and that's collapsed, and there's been some damage to his heart.
What kind of damage?
Well, there's no laceration. It's only a bruise, but there's been some seepage of blood into the pericardial sac.
Wait,
and that's
what is the pericardial sac?
Well, it's the cavity between the membrane that surrounds the heart and the heart itself. Now, the fluid's been removed.
Does that mean he's gonna have a weak heart afterwards?
Oh, God, I don't know. When I left surgery, they were starting to suture up the lung so they could reinflate it, and after that, they'll wire his ribs back together.
You use wire?
Yeah. And then after they're finished with all that, they'll take a look at his abdomen. There's been some additional bleeding down there.
Oh, it's gonna go on forever.
Yeah, it'll be 6, 8 hours more. Listen, if you don't mind me making a suggestion, why don't y'all go home? Get some sleep.
Well, shouldn't we stay? Wait?
Mom, your back's not going to be too good tomorrow after sitting up all night. Mary will be exhausted. She already is. Jack won't be conscious until tomorrow morning at the earliest.
I can't imagine leaving.
Pat, the hospital will call, won't it?
Yeah, look, I'm on duty tonight. I'll call you if there's a reason.
All right.
Good. We'll get you home and you get some rest, sweetheart. No matter what happens, you'll feel better in the morning.
I suppose. Patty, now you promise.
I'll wake you if there's a reason. But don't you stay up all night waiting for something terrible.
Thank you. Call me now.
I will.
Okay.
Why isn't that IV working?
Tachycardia is bad.
There's nothing more to be done about it. Clamp?
Yes, Doctor. Sorry.
Another one?
Yes, Doctor.
Alex?
Yeah, I've got it. I can see it.
He's going into fibrillation.
We have to defibrillate.
Oh, yes, Doctor.
I have no heartbeat, Doctor.
In Landview, rules were meant to be broken, and its residents will stop at nothing to get their way. Catch all the Landview shenanigans on an all-new episode of One Life to Live, weeknights at 9 on SoapNet.